Hello! So the video today is going to be another rant, I guess. Well, it's more about me telling my story kind of thing. And today's video is going to be about bullying. So, sorry, I've just done my hair, so I'll be messing with it for a bit. So as we all know, many kids get bullied. And I think it's quite rare, but occasionally even adults get bullied. And I think, right, I got bullied from a young age, from about starting school age, so about, don't even know, about 3. We'll say 3, because that's when you start junior school. Well, that's when I started junior school. Some people started early, some people started late. Anyway, from about 3 or 4, I got bullied. But it wasn't just me, it was me and my best friend at the time, Leonie. We both got bullied by the same person for years and years and years and years, until about year 6. That's not really years and years and years. It's about 3 years. 3 or 4 years. So yeah, for about 3 or 4 years, me and Leonie got bullied by this girl called Bethany. Bethany lived on my estate, which was harsh. She lived about 4 doors down from me. So not only did I get bullied by her at school like Leonie did, I got bullied by her at home as well, which made, I guess, life a bit hard. Then when I got into secondary school, she'd gone because the council kicked her off the estate because she bullied pretty much everyone. And then I just started getting bullied by other people, like normally the boys in my class. Yeah, it was pretty much just the boys and maybe 1 or 2 girls. Yeah, the boys, it wasn't more like, well, it was bullying, but it wasn't like hitting, it wasn't physical bullying, it was more emotional bullying and verbal bullying. Because as you can see, I'm not well, you can't see that I'm not the tallest, but I'm not the tallest kind of girl. I'm 5'3" now. I'm not the skinniest, as you can probably see. If not, well, you'll know. I'm not the skinniest if you know me. I'm not the prettiest either. They were also the kind of guys that, like, if you had different views to them, they'd bully you. If you had different preferences, they'd bully you. If you weren't them, they would bully you, pretty much. Which is pretty horrible, but there are a lot of people out there like that. So, I remember this one time, me and one of my other friends, we were in RE, and we were learning about Christianity. Because I've been going to church since I could pretty much breathe. No, I went to church for the first time when I was a couple of months old. And I've been going to church ever since. I did Sunday school, and then when I stopped Sunday school at the age of 8 or 9, I'd also started Girls' Brigade, which obviously kept me in church, and I'm still there now. So 17 years of church has obviously taught me a lot about Christianity. I'm not trying to say I'm an expert on it, but nor do I also believe in the religion, but I do know that I know a lot about it, or at least a lot of one person's point of view, because in a religion, obviously there's different points of views, and unless you've spoken to God or Jesus yourself, you can't know the exact truth, I guess, if any of it is truth. I mean, I personally don't believe in God, because I'm agnostic, but anyway, that's a different story. So yeah, we were in RE, and me and my friend, because she's atheist, it was all Muslims, literally all Muslims apart from me and my friend. So all Muslims, so about 28 Muslim kids, boys and girls, mostly boys, and then me agnostic and my friend atheist. Yeah, so we were saying something about religion. We were having a debate, which I love debates. Let's be honest. Well, I do. We were having a debate about Christianity, and then one of the Muslim boys were saying something, I can't remember because it was like last year, was saying something about, well, it was the year before last, sorry, was saying something about Islam, and then I was saying, something about, well, Christianity says this and Islam says this, and then their exact words were, their exact words were, if you don't agree with my religion, then I will bomb you in the name of Allah. Right. And then he went on to say, Islam is the most peaceful religion. I'm not going to diss Islam as the religion. I'm not, because I'll admit it, I don't know much about it. But yeah, I don't understand that threatening to bomb somebody in the name of your God because of your religion and the fact that they don't agree with your religion, how is that peaceful? First of all, that wasn't really to do with bullying. That was just that thing that I wanted to say about the boys. That's the kind of boy it was, basically. So yeah, pretty much every day, me and my friend, because we were both big girls, we were about the same size, same height, we were pretty much the same. We'd get comments at least twice a day from different people normally, calling us fat, calling us lazy, calling us useless, calling us all different names under the sun pretty much, when we hadn't done anything. I mean, I'm not saying if you have done something, bullying's okay, because it's not. Bullying's never okay, but like, we got this and we'd not done anything. We were just walking around the hallway and we'd get abused. And it's worse, and it's worse that people go through it, and there's support systems in schools. Like in my school, there was a place called LS1, which is learning support, and you'd go there and you'd report an incident. So if you were being bullied or if something had happened, you'd go there and tell them what happened. You'd have to write down what happened and like dates and times and the people and stuff, and then the LS supporters would go and then take them people out of class and talk to them and stuff, and they literally did nothing about it. I reckon if you go into my files in my old school, you would see so many different reports that I've made about mostly them boys or other girls or whatever, and they've just not been seen to. And I think it's wrong, especially growing up. I've been an insecure person, and as I got older I got more insecure because of, well, 99% of the because of the bullies and because of what people have said. Because I already started, because I was, as a little girl, I was thin. I was small, obviously, because I was a kid, but I was like just a normal kid. As I got older, I kind of didn't really grow as fast as everyone else did, so obviously I'm shorter than a lot of my other friends my age, and also I gained a lot of weight, because when I get bullied, I eat. I know that's really bad, and I know I shouldn't, but I eat when I get bullied. I don't anymore, but I used to eat when I got bullied, so I'd get fatter, and then obviously because I was getting fatter, I'd get cold fat, and then I'd eat more, so I kind of got fatter kind of thing. So obviously I wasn't helping myself, but it's just wrong that people think it's okay to, I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of hand movements, I just think it's wrong that people think it's okay to harass somebody or abuse somebody or annoy somebody about something that's obviously not their problem. Well, obviously it is my problem, but like, it's got nothing to do with them. If I'm getting fat, I'm getting fat. Fair enough. I know that, and I'm trying to lose weight, but like, it doesn't help when people are constantly there calling you fat. Also, not just my height and my weight, what people bullied me about was I've got eczema as well. So as you'll probably noticed, like, that's eczema there, and then that's eczema. I don't know how good this is, but yeah, and I've got eczema in another place. That sounds a bit rude. I've got eczema pretty much because I was born with eczema everywhere, and obviously my skin's not the smoothest because of my eczema. And there was this one kid called Kane, and he used to call me chameleon. I know that doesn't sound like bullying, I guess, it just sounds stupid pretty much, but it got to me a lot because of how self-conscious I was already about my eczema. I mean, until the age of about 15, yeah, actually until about 16, I'd wear long sleeve tops, I'd wear fully covered like normal, just normal t-shirts. I wouldn't wear tanks or whatever these are, vests, sorry. I'd wear all trousers, jeans always actually, no skirts or anything, and I'd wear dolly shoes instead of sandals, like, because it was just, I was so self-conscious, and it was horrible that even though I was already going through all these precautions to cover everything, I even wore gloves and bandages for a few years, so that people didn't harass me about it. I think it's harder when you're trying to go through the things to prevent it. Like, it gets worse because obviously they know that you're purposely covering it up, and then they know that it's there, so they do bully you about it. And I know I'm kind of rambling on a lot now, but I'm going to go back to my last video about Amanda Todd. Yeah, I said myself that she brought it on herself, which I still agree with, yeah. But the bullying obviously didn't help. I mean, yeah, she brought it onto herself, so if she didn't do that, if she didn't do the things that she did, then yeah, it wouldn't have ended up like that. But also, if she did that stuff, but didn't get bullied about it afterwards, maybe she'd still be alive now. So I'm not 100% blaming her. I'm not. I think it's 60-40, 60% her fault, 40% the bully's fault. I mean, obviously without bullies that wouldn't have happened, and it's sad that day by day teenagers, normally my age or a bit younger even, are committing suicide, self-harming or whatever because of bullies. I mean, I know what self-harm's like because I have self-harmed before, but it's ridiculous the things that people bully you about. Your weight, your height, your sexual preferences. I have 2 gay friends, and I know both of them have both been bullied about being gay. I have a lot of bisexual friends, I can't count them on one hand. And a lot of them have also been bullied about being gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever. And it's just wrong that, I think, to be honest, bullying is a waste of time. I know that sounds stupid, but bullies don't have enough time on their hands to harass somebody about something that they can't help. I mean, shouldn't they really be doing something else? I mean, if I wanted to be bullied, I'm too busy to be a bully personally. With school and college, not school and college, with college and girls' brigade and home and shit, looking for a job and what have you, I'm way too busy to be a bully even if I wanted to. I just think there's no actual real conclusion to this. Sorry, I was just getting my rings. There's no real conclusion to what I'm saying. It's wrong, and if you're a bully, you're not going to listen to me, but stop. I know everyone's probably said it already, but it's wrong, and it's harder for somebody to not be insecure when they're being bullied. Also, if you are being bullied, you can message me on YouTube, and I'll link you to my Facebook, or I'll give you my BlackBerry pin or something, and we can just talk if you want, because I know it's hard when you're being bullied, when you've got no one to talk to, because I was like that for years and years and years. I had nobody to talk to about being bullied. But now you do have someone to talk to, because I'm always here, and I know, well, I find it easier to share your experiences with a stranger rather than with somebody you know and trust. I know it sounds weird. I think it's more like, if it's something really, really bad, and then it's going to be something that people judge you about. I mean, you're not going to see the stranger if you don't know him, are you? Like, if you told me something and I judged it, I won't. But if I did judge you, you're not going to see me every day. I'm not going to be there judging you, am I? You can't see me judging you. But yeah, I know that sounds really bad, and it made me out to be a really bad person, actually, this video. Anyway, I'm going to go before I make anything worse. Yeah, I'll put the necessary links in the bottom. Thanks for watching, and also, if you have any suggestions on what I should do a rant about or whatever, or another video about, then either leave it in the comments or send me a message on here or Facebook or whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.